Do you know about the subreddit TrueRateMe?
Oh, dude, I got banned from TrueRateMe for giving fitness advice to a fat.
Oh, rate me. Oh,
TrueRateMe.
TrueRateMe. There was a woman, and dude, she was like 200.
It took me a second.
I was like, Jesus, you guys are in a dark place.
Oh, I thought you were joking.
She was like 240 pounds, and she asked like to be rated or something like that. And TrueRateMe is the worst because everybody. No, you know what? I'm mixing it up with normal nudes or something, but there are websites where people ask to be rated or show their body or whatever. And I thought I gave a really positive, like, hey, these are the high level clues on how to get that body fat in check and whatever. It turns out, and I even like I made it a little dirty. I was like, you could be 8 months from now, you could be a total fuckable whatever. And she's like, this really hurt my feelings. I'm typing this to you through tears. When you said that, you're implying that I'm not totally fuckable right now. And I wanted to reply and be like, you're totally delusional right now. You're fat as fuck. Like, but I didn't say all that. I just got banned from the subreddit.
I was going to say, you definitely, yeah.
No, that's based. That's Woody just traipsing into like support Reddits and being like, hey, fatty, oink, 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 oink. And they're all like, you're banned. And you're like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was America.
It's like you need Chronometer, start counting your calories.
Zach, that's literally the kind of thing I would do if I posted on Reddit is like fuck with people on TrueRateMe.
So I doubt you got kicked off. This is TrueRateMe.
Yeah.
On TrueRateMe, they have a rating system that is clearly laid out here. And ladies come on there and want to get rated. And they get hit with 5s and 6s but almost all the time. Almost.
Can you zoom in a little? Like Zach, zoom in a lot and go down one more. I think I'm seeing 7. I mean,
this is obviously a troll, right? Like,
no, it's absolutely not. No. It's math. Look at the math.
Emily Ratajkowski up there is a 7.5.
Her face is a 7.
You're insane.
Her face is a 7.
Go down. Look at a 6. All these girls.
There has to be an 8, 9,
pretty.
and 10, Taylor.
But look at the 5s. Look at these average women.
Those are not average women. Those are way more attractive than
they are the top 30% of women. Look at how average is defined.
If this is how average is defined, it's a bad system because these are
Taylor. I'm glad Kyle brought this up because I'm very familiar with this subreddit. I've spent hours.
Go to the 4s. Go to the 4s and tell me you don't agree.
At the 4s. Look at the first 4 in particular. That Asian chick. I would give her.
4s. Those are all 4s.
So she's not super pretty. You can see why she's not a 10 or whatever. But to me, she's a 7 on like a real rating scale. And if you get honest and admit what proportion of our society is like 200-pound heifers, then she's like a 8.5.
But that's not how the scale works. Scroll down to a 1. Let's hang out at Rachel Dratch because she has long been one of the most one of the most ghoulish women on late night television. What an unfortunate person. But let me tell you, being that ugly made her one of the funniest women I've ever seen. She is top 10 funniest women ever.
Dude, this is fucking mean to these poor unknown women.
Get on down there. Show me those ones. Show me those ones.
0.134. 1 out of every summon. All right.
See, when you get to a 1, what you're really talking about is a rarity. Because you've narrowed it down to 1 out of 20. If there were 20,000 people in a field and you had a contest to find the ugliest, that's what a 1 is.
Wait, is that a dude? The black guy? 1.5? Is that a man?
No, that's a woman.
I see what you're saying. The thing is, you would think like a 2 would be amongst the bottom 20%. But instead, they bell curve it so that 1s are really, really, really rare and 10s are really, really, really rare.
Yeah. I've never seen a 10 and I've never seen a 1. I've seen a 1. I've seen burn victims.
And I've seen people that I would call 10s. I've told this story before. I remember when we went to UNC and
look at that
we were doing
what happened?
Campus.
God pinched her face.
We were doing a campus tour and they were showing the gym that like went to this dorm or whatever it was. And there's a girl there on an elliptical machine who is perfection. She's perfection, and she's wearing like those short like shorts that a girl might wear at the gym who's mega hot, and a sports bra. Yeah. And I'm like, are we all just fucking pretending there isn't the fucking goddess of fuck on this elliptical machine right here while we're like, oh, this is the bench press and here's an Aerodyne? It was baffling to me. No one else seemed to notice.
God tier. Basically, no one meets this standard. No examples because the level is unattainable. I love that part
then
of the subreddit.
Shift everything up 0.5.
Nope. Make an accurate scale. We don't stop. Look, is that what temperature does? Is it just keeps on going, Taylor? There are 11s and 12s. The page just cut off.
The page just gets cut off. So 10 doesn't exist, but hypothetically there could be. There's whole theorems in physics for how hot a woman could be. They're like, we think that
why do you
90% of the dark matter in the universe is actually.
I like this scale because it. One of the things that I love is when those like crazy women on the internet like rate themselves as 10s. I think everyone's a 10. It's about how you feel. They're just as crazy and deluded as their gas. Everybody's okay and everything's good. So, no,
is there a guy's version of that sheet?
Yeah, there is. You want it?
Is there? Pull that up.
Let me get it.
Because I was on board for the other one.
I'm with Kyle a little bit. There are a lot of girls who are insulted if you don't call them 10s. And there are a lot of guys, if you call them 8s, they're like, that's what I was hoping for. Like, thank you for your kindness.
Yeah. Or like 7, like, that's a C.
Right?
Like that's
you're saying I'm
good.
better looking than 70% of people? That's
anything above 5 is like a winning rating, where it's like you're winning over most people.
Dude, there's a guy in the 6.5 who I think is particularly attractive. I sound kind of
good. We've got it on the screen here if you
okay.
So Chris Hemsworth isn't even in the top 2 rows. That doesn't seem realistic. Where's that other? Where's a
0.03%? You see how the scale works? 8.5 is 1 out of 3,000.
Where's the Witcher? Where's the Witcher man? He should be in the top part.
He'll be like a 5. I bet.
That's retarded.
I think
he's better looking than anyone on the screen right now.
These are examples, not winners, Taylor.
Yeah, it looks like he's not there.
I'm sure he's. I'm sure he's in there somewhere. I mean, not literally on the list. Real handsome fellow though. Look at poor Ed Sheeran squeezed into this mess.
Lil Wayne is overrated on this.
Yeah, Lil Wayne's a rough looking fellow.
Wanderlei Silva, that checks out.
Damn.
Flava Flav might be outperforming being in the 3.5 category.
I love the Big Ed, the guy with the no neck from is it 90 Day Fiancé or something?
Yeah. Who the hell is Welvin the Great?
He's awesome.
Welvin the Great.
Oh my God. Look at the brow. Look at that brow.
I feel like it went from regular looking to unbelievably ugly so quickly. Scroll back up a bit.
Oh my God, there's a wolfman at the bottom.
That was just
Let me see the wolfman. I missed
There was a ghoul. Look at that.
So that's just like a werewolf from Skyrim.
His teeth for all mankind. Just saying.
That Asian guy in Unknown with that big mushroom haircut. That's very funny.
But anyway, I don't like this scale. I don't like the logarithmic scale. It's almost meant to hurt feelings. But it's interesting to see these hot girls come in here and get 6.5s.
Well, and then the whole subreddit seems like an exercise in futility.
Yeah, I don't do well on this scale. I don't like it.
Because the moderators are they're in there waiting for you to rate someone. If you rate too highly or too low, you get a warning. And I think you don't get many warnings before you get banned from the subreddit.
Do the mods have to post pictures of themselves to be mods?
They do not.
Pussies.
Pussies. Taylor's right. But yeah, Kyle's right.
It should be their flair.
If you
give a pretty girl like an 8, like you normally would, you clearly haven't read the rating guidelines, because 8s are phenomenal women.
Wait, the mods of this subreddit literally like. Do they take it
warning? They come in and they say warning for overly too high rate. Like okay, you'll have a girl and they'll say, "Oh my god,
fucking loser."
No, stick with me. They're both losers because the commenter will be like, "Oh my god, goddess, I would treat you so well. 10 out of 10 out of 10." And then they'll come in like warning 1 for overrating. She's a 7 at best or something like that. And it'll be like Everybody, you'll see everybody will be 5.5, 5, and somebody will say 4, and they'll be like, warning, underrating. Like clearly she's not a 4.
Kyle, you might like this sub.
That's how you get organic good ratings.
Am I ugly,
Curating
brutally honest?
What's it called?
Am I ugly, brutally honest?
I've seen Am I Ugly? I didn't know there was a
Am I ugly is for softies.
Who's posting? Why would you do? People are posting other people's selfies there to be mean.
They're not. I think you have to like hold a card up and have your arm in it, which makes it a little difficult to shop. But a lot of times it's really hot girls just getting verification that they're hot. But there are a bunch where you're like, you know, like now that I look, you're ugly. You know, and it's interesting to see. I don't rate them if they look young. Like if someone's 19 or something, even if she's ugly, I say nothing.
Yeah,
that's probably for the best. Not being.
Is this
mean.
am I
ugly? 31 with kiddos. Does she have heterochromia or whatever with the eyes? No, she doesn't. They're beautifully green though. They're like they're a really nice color. No, she's not ugly. I think she's cute. Okay, well,
little. Someone should introduce her to lettuce.
Those are some nice big tits, and that adds to it.
See, interesting. So there's just different bullseyes, right? I see her waist as being too big, but someone else who values boobs more might.
She is not ugly.
No, definitely. Ugly is not the right word.
Oh, and she's had 2 kids as well. Which is,
I want to see some more.
Yeah, I like these. Oh, hello.
Really?
Am I ugly? I don't know. I get a lot of mixed reviews from people. I feel like being ginger makes me ugly to some people. Those people are fucking stupid.
Not enough representation for gingers. It's all getting removed. We need ginger represent. We need more ginger women in all media.
Look, this chick's got too much forehead, but that's like I don't mind that even a little. She's got great hair. She's very pretty.
Her eyebrow game's on point.
And from what we saw, her body is really nice, and she's into athletic stuff, like maybe dance or something like that. So that's crazy. Really cute shit.
Go a little farther.
All these girls have nice eyes. Look at this chick's eyes.
Go a little farther. Find one that's a little ugly.
Is it mostly women?
Here, go to green hair. Let's see a few more of her pictures.
I think it's mostly women. Yeah, green hair looks like the prettiest boy that I went to school with.
That's a compliment.
Yeah.
See, let's pause on number 5 there. A little, right?
Yeah. You gotta
smile with your eyes too.
Yeah, you gotta smile with your eyes, and you got joke. You've also got a mouth like a Joker, so I don't love that. You look like
she's also got hair like the Joker.
You should do Harley Quinn for Halloween instead of whatever the fuck that is.
That I don't like that picture. That frustrates me.
That's her worst.
If you want us
picture
to be rated, let us see you.
Yeah, it's like, hey, am I attractive? And it's like me in a fucking Buffalo Bill costume. It's like,
right. I'm dressed up in Big Bird with the helmet on and everything.
Face app. She's literally left the face app shit
Cheater.
on there. Just skip that. There's no point in even looking at it. That's not even a real person.
Here, do this one.
This chick's
can we go down to a guy? Are there any guys that post on this?
Guys, but girls get all the upvotes. I don't know if he's on top all time.
There's hard a guy on the weight. Wait, are we supposed to judge them both, or is this the same person?
Well, it's obviously that he's talking about weight loss.
Person.
You know what I thought it was? An ugly man and his ugly girlfriend who's recovering from cancer.
Jesus Christ.
So you would give him
you're ugly. Anything with the eyes like that abnormality, I can't be dealing with that. That part of my brain that hates spiders and snakes responds equally harshly to your wonky eyes.
I see.
Look me in the eye, you bitch.
Why do I look different in pics taken of me versus selfies? Well, it's different angles. Mm-hmm. And when you're taking a picture of yourself, you're making like little micro facial movements. The same way when people look in the mirror, you're making little movements that are imperceptible to like make yourself more symmetrical.
Yeah, this guy's like I don't think he's ugly. No, but
no, this guy's a totally normal looking dude.
But he's chubby and has no self-esteem. That's what you can get from these pictures. That's what that angle is about. And when he's on the balcony, he's super uncomfortable.
The people posting here either have no self-esteem or a tremendously high amount of it. I don't think there's any middle ground.
Ugly. Yeah, I mean, let's be real. That's a rough look.
Does he have a facial tattoo?
Does he? I thought my monitor was dirty. Did you see it by his eye?
Yeah, this is the second picture.
I thought my monitor was
3. Yeah, by his eye. Pictures 1 and 3, you can see the asymmetry in his eyes.
Yeah, they're wonky.
I wonder if that's related to his biking accident.
I bet.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah,
am I brutally honest? It's interesting.
That last kid was halfway to Goonies.
I do not understand the fucking impulse to do that. To like post a picture of yourself with a selfie and be like,
they don't know.
Tell me I'm not ugly. And then people will be like, well, you are kind of ugly. And then it's like, oh no. Like what
that's not what they want is someone to say, you know what? Yeah, you're kind of rough looking. But I bet if you did this and that, you could work off your strengths, like your eyes and your teeth. Like those are both good. Like work on the rest of your, the skin part of your face.
The skin part, the very essential part of your face.
Hey, you got great hair, eyes, and teeth. Wait,
you got hair, man. You got,
none of
from
that
what I can tell,
face.
All your teeth. Like you've got every.
I like
one
eyes though. Like all those first 3 or 4 chicks seemed like they had like I don't know, fucking wizard.
That's why they were the top in the last month or whatever. Zach had it filtered for, so it was all like, oh, the pretty girls with beautiful eyes are all top notch. Like I doubt any of those girls at the top posted and were like, oh man, I hope I'm nervous. Like, no, of course not. They were like, man, I could use a little validation right now.
Yeah, sure. I don't mind that. That's okay too.
I don't care.
There's a subreddit called it's like the anti-OnlyFans subreddit. It's where the girls who don't have an OnlyFans can because most people just want to see girls who actually want to show their pussy for no fucking reason other than showing off their pussy. That's kind of hot, right? It's like, she's just fucking dirty. But then you got some chick who's bringing down 7 figures, and you're like, I think she'd show it no matter how she was feeling. I'm pretty sure she would. She might. Don't say that.
Don't say that. Keep it under wraps. Don't know what it was, but
I get that. I love the diversity of subreddits over there. You can get just any flavor pie you want, like anything you want.
I don't know. How are you finding all of these weird subreddits?
I Google and then I ask questions and then I add the word Reddit, and and that leads me to a lot. Sometimes I'll just read down. I found one the other day. It's dudes who only piss in sinks.
So it's like a meme?
No. These guys have a whole they are pink, they're sink pissers. I can't remember the name of the subreddit, but it's something like that. It's like sink pissers maybe. And in the wiki or the FAQ on the side, whatever, they have this whole chart showing how much water you save per year. Like they look at it as a conservation thing because you're not flushing the toilet anymore.
Yeah, you're just splashing piss all over the place you brush your teeth or wash your hands.
Now you're just quickly going, they're giving it a little rinse, a little urine sterile, you know that. We've been over this many times. Woody tried to argue that it wasn't. I proved with him with science and lies that it was. And he backed down.
This is absolutely not sterile.
This is sterile. Urine is sterile. You know what's not sterile? The tip of your penis. So you wash your dick and then you pee, and that urine is just perfectly fine to guzzle down. And you know how many times you can drink it before it becomes toxic, Taylor? Guess.
Twice.
3 fucking times, Taylor. So next time you're in the desert, drink up, my friend, because it is sterile and good for you.
I'll just die.
What do you think this is?